Hello and welcome back to Rev Explorers. I am Abhinav Nagar and today we have with us the Ninja Z650 RS. So finally Kawasaki has launched its street bike in India, the Z650 RS, and the styling of this bike is inherited from the elder sibling, the Z900 RS. So before we begin with the review, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell if you are new to our channel, and we are also present on Instagram, so if you haven't followed us there, just go ahead and check out our page, the handle will be right over here. Now let's begin with the review of the Z650 RS. So this is a modern retro style motorcycle, and that is why everything on this motorcycle is LED. You get a big 130mm round LED headlight with LED turn indicators. With that in the front, the motorcycle gets 41mm telescopic forks which has a 125mm travel, and at the rear you get a horizontal backlink monoshock with preload adjustment. The travel of the shock absorber is 130mm. The motorcycle features 17-inch alloy wheel with a 120/70 section Dunlop tire in the front, and at the rear is a 160/60 section tire mounted on the 17-inch alloy wheel, and that is also Dunlop Sport Max. So both of them are radial tires and they are ZR rated. In terms of braking, you get dual 300mm disc brakes in the front with dual piston Nissan calipers, and at the rear is a 220mm single disc brake with Nissan caliper which has single piston. As part of safety, this motorcycle gets dual channel ABS, and that's all for the electronics. From the side profile, it carries the modern retro cruiser look, and it was launched in 2 colors, but now there are 3 because Kawasaki is celebrating its 50th anniversary. So if you want that special edition color, you'll have to pay 7,000 rupees extra. The fuel tank is literally small, it is just 12 liters, and the fuel efficiency of the motorcycle is roughly around 20 kmpl, and that is because it is powered by a 649cc parallel twin DOHC engine which is fuel injected and liquid cooled and is mated with a 6-speed gearbox. Now this motorcycle generates a maximum power of 68 PS at 8000 RPM and delivers a peak torque of 64 Nm at 6700 RPM. So it has a strong mid-range punch. The biggest problem that I can see right now is that the exhaust pipe is exposed, as well as the engine oil filter is completely exposed, and there is no bash plate. So because the ground clearance is just 125mm, you can easily bump it anywhere. There is just a small metal piece to protect the O2 sensor, and that's it. The complete motorcycle weighs 192 kgs, which is literally on a lighter side for a 650cc motorcycle, and Kawasaki has achieved it by using the light trellis frame. The motorcycle gets a single step-up seat and it is very comfortable. It is wide enough for the rider, slightly short for the pillion, but then the pillion gets big grab handles. Just like the other 650s from Kawasaki, this one also gets an underbelly exhaust. Let's check out how it sounds. At the rear end is a LED tail light and LED turn indicators. Now let's quickly hop onto the saddle. The saddle is wide enough and very comfortable. The texture of the material used for the seat cover is also somewhat anti-slip, so you are in your place while you are riding. The saddle height is 800mm. I am 5'9", I can easily get both of my feet on the ground, and if you are somewhere above 5'2", you can easily ride this motorcycle. Now let's check out the retro style speedometer. So the instrument cluster consists of 2 analog meters. The left one is speedometer, the right one is tachometer, and in the center you have a multifunction display which is good under the sun, but against the sun it is slightly problematic to read. So in the center you have the gear position indicator, on the left hand side you have the fuel gauge, and on the right hand side you have the engine temperature gauge. Below that is the time, and then is your instant fuel efficiency, average fuel efficiency, your trip A, trip B, as well as your odometer. Now let's get to the handlebar, because it is a very good raised handlebar, and you on the right hand side you have the kill switch and the single touch self start switch. You do get adjustable brake lever, and on the left hand side you get adjustable clutch lever. With that you have the pass switch, the headlight control, the control for the MFD in the center, and then you have the turn indicator control, the hazard light switch and the horn. So it is a very loud single tone horn, and these mirrors are also good. They complement the retro design of this motorcycle. Now it's time for us to take this motorcycle on the city roads of Pune and see how it performs. And before you go on a ride, don't forget to wear your helmet and follow all road safety rules. This is a very comfortable motorcycle from the Kawasaki 650 lineup. It still holds that potential of a 650cc engine and has a wide comfortable saddle. The posture is straight with neutral set foot pegs and raised handlebars for comfortable ride. However, I felt that the handlebar is slightly shorter in width compared to other cruisers. It does look retro, but packs a modern 650 parallel twin, which is just the opposite of what you would think would be powering this motorcycle. The motor is same from the Ninja 650 and it is damn powerful. The acceleration is very smooth and gives linear power delivery. There are no vibrations even when on the red line. The power is spread throughout the rev range, with mid being the strongest. The bike pulls really strong and it is easy to make overtakes even when you are in top gears. With the rising tacho, there is a growling sound coming from the exhaust, and this motorcycle is capable of doing amazing top speeds. The challenge that I see is the ground clearance. You can't help it, it is going to bump, and the impact will directly go either on the oil filter or the exhaust pipe, where the later one will definitely punch a hole in your pocket. So I feel Kawasaki should provide this bike with a bash plate or somehow increase the ground clearance. The 6-speed gearbox is very smooth and precise thanks to the slipper clutch, as it becomes even more smoother in terms of operation. Light clutch is definitely a blessing while using the motorcycle in city and especially in traffic. Although I felt that the engagement of gear is slightly jerky as the clutch releases too early. The braking performance is more than enough for this motorcycle. The front brakes have such aggressive bite and offer a good feedback. The rear ones are also very good, aiding in stopping this 650cc monster. At no point did I felt that the brakes are not enough. They inspire good confidence. However, the ABS feels slightly intrusive and kicks in a bit early under heavy braking. The sole purpose of this motorcycle is cruise with comfort, and that is very well achieved by its softly sprung suspension setup. The rear horizontal backlink monoshock won't allow any bump travel directly to your body. Instead, it is very well absorbed and remaining is distributed over the motorcycle. The front suspension also responds well, and this doesn't impact the handling because it is still very agile and responsive. If cruising on a retro motorcycle is your motto, then this fits well. It is very refined and powerful cruising machine. The only thing that bugs me is the lack of electronics, but despite that, it actually stands out between the competition, and that is true even for its price tag. There is no doubt in it that this is a good looking motorcycle. It is calm when you want it to be calm, and it packs all the power whenever you need it. The only challenge I see on this motorcycle is taking it on the long rides, because the range is slightly short as well as the ground clearance is low. So in India, you are definitely going to bump it somewhere. This is offered at 6.72 lakhs, which is slightly on a higher side considering all the electronics it misses out. And if you want the anniversary edition, you have to pay 7,000 rupees more. So I'll still leave it up to you, because if you feel that this is a good looking and a powerful motorcycle, you can definitely buy it. And as it is retro, you do not really need all the technology. With that said, I hope this video was helpful for you. Do give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. Special thanks to Kawasaki Pune for providing us this motorcycle for the review. If you are in Pune and looking for Kawasaki products, you can visit their dealership for the best offers. The details are in the description below. And if you are new to our channel, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so you are never missing out any update from us. We are also present on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, so you can catch us there as well as ask your queries. And if you still have any more left, you can leave it in the comment section below. We'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, stay home, stay safe and ride safe. Bye bye.